We live
Let's see.
in living color.
Hopefully.
Hopefully ain't black and white.
All right.
It's like speaking of black and white.
We're
We
live.
like to watch the Three Stooges,
Mm-hmm.
and the
That's a good show.
kids. I love it. The kids they don't like it when it's in color.
What?
No, they like the black and white.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know, like I don't like the color. I like the black and white. I'm like, okay, nostalgia. Say less.
Right.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they like that. I mean, I don't know what it is that I don't know what's so different,
Mm.
but they just like the black and white.
Hmm.
You know, I guess it just looks funnier to them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not sure. I grew up on the Three Stooges. I had like all different type of like VHS tapes and things of that nature. Felix the Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what was it? Three Stooges. Just a whole
Mm.
bunch of stuff that like I guess like my grandparents was like, here, let's just buy him this.
Right. Right.
Maybe he'll like it. Maybe he'll like it. Like, it worked. I mean, we passed it on to the kids, and they like it too. So
Yeah.
it's kind of our thing that we do, like at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
We sometimes, we have that. We got our days where me and Crafty will spend the evening together. No kids, and then we got days where we all like to just chill, chill together in the
Yeah.
in the living room at night. We'll do that. Just spacing it out a little bit. Um, they actually get kind of in their feelings if we don't come in the living room with them sometimes. Like
Really?
kids, we need some time. We, we need some time, please.
Yeah. Right.
I'm just saying. I'm like, we can't be up under you guys all day. But school's coming back in. I think one of my Landon, he said, I think he said we got 34, 35 days left until school comes back in. I'm like, okay, cool. So that means conditioning time. So we went outside today.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you already know how I feel out there. How it feels in Mississippi is how it feels here too.
Yeah.
And bro, we was out there for the first 15 minutes. Nicholas, he was like, oh, can't do this. My stomach, my
No,
stomach
no.
hurts. I'm like, look, kid. Yeah, you was out there. You remember when I went live? You were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do this. Mind you, they would play outside with with the neighbors' kids for like 2, 3 hours. But he would always be the one to come back in.
Mm-hmm.
He'll sit out for like 10 minutes, then he'll go back out. I'm like, man, hey, get out of here, man. Don't come back. Let's go,
Wow.
go. Yeah. So we're trying to get them like, just mentally prepared for school. Not sitting around, not being lazy,
Mm-hmm.
not just playing video games and watching TV. Like we're trying to get them active and, pressing in a little bit with academics, math and reading.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's gonna be an interesting month, to say the least. It's gonna be an interesting month, man. So
Yeah.
how have you been, bro? I feel like we just seen each other.
I've been good, man. I've been great. Been great. Just, you know, adjusting to the married life.
There we go.
Yep.
Gotta ask. I asked you earlier. Gotta ask you again. Face to face, somewhat. Yeah, this is about as close as we're gonna get right here.
Right.
We 4 hours apart, folks. Um, so really though, like I know you told me earlier that you guys are just kind of still the same and nothing much has changed. But how do you feel? Like, is there like something different there? Because I guess I'll get into detail about me, and then you can tell me about go ahead and how you
Yeah.
feel.
Um. I mean, honestly, there's a slight difference, just because I call her my wife now. you know, especially, I didn't. She's no longer a fiance. She's no longer a girlfriend. But she's my wife. She's my best friend. Uh, I mean,
That's
honestly,
big.
yeah. Honestly, I feel pretty great. Was definitely excited about the whole marriage thing, and we're just excited to see where this marriage leads us, where God leads us, and you know
Okay.
all the fun things.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we need to run it back a little bit because I just don't think that, society, the world really understands the magnitude of marriage and
Mm-hmm.
how significant it is. Like you said, it's more than just a step up, it's a step in. Like
Right.
you are in there
Yep.
once you have a husband or once you have a wife. Like, that's not your your friend, not your girlfriend, not the side piece, not the fiance, but this is wife,
A whole
wife,
wife.
a whole wife. The Bible tells us, bro, that the wife is a representation of the church,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the husband is like a representation of Christ, and Christ loved the church, and Christ died for the church, and Christ will do anything for the church. And
Yep.
as men, as husbands, our wife once we take those vows, they're up here. They are literally the most important person
Right.
in the
Right.
world. Like, Mrs. Beardy is the most important person to you,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what I wish people would grasp. Like, this goes above your parents. This goes above like family members. This goes above, darn sure goes above friends and stuff. Like,
Right.
your wife is like this. Like, you are one flesh.
Yep.
She's you and you're her.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I think it's in Proverbs where it says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. Especially when you got one that's, you guys are on the same level and you see eye to eye and everything like that.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, that's how I look at, Crafty. She is my best friend. She has my back. I think that she would, like, if it went down, she definitely would be there
Mm-hmm.
to handle business. She's a little bitty thing, but she got another side that don't nobody want to see.
Oh,
You know, got that side.
Ooh.
It's the quiet ones you gotta look out for, man.
Right,
So
right. I mean,
she's very protective of me.
yeah, Miss Beardy, she the same way. She'll
I could
let you
tell.
know. She
I
will
could
let you
tell.
know.
you know,
You ain't careful.
contain it. We contain it.
If you ain't careful, it's chitty chitty bang bang.
Right. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be. I remember, I think it's about a year ago. Um, it's like a relationship series that we was going through at church,
hmm
and on the screen they had like illustrations. Like, here's a picture of a tank, and then the Pastor Brad was like, "This is what society. This is what represents a man in society. Is
hmm
a tank, like a unpenetrable, unbreakable, a machine, no feelings, no emotions, just go, 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 bulldoze."
hmm
And then it had a picture of a flower, and that was supposed to like represent the wife. And there was like, this is like delicate, this is sensitive, this is hard, helpless, you know, not very durable. Like, you can crush a flower like that.
Right. Yep.
And he was like, that's not how we should be like looking at our marriage. And then an illustration of it was a lion and a lioness.
hmm
And he was like, this is the representation of marriage. Your wife, if she gotta kill for you, she will. If she's gotta get down for you, she will. She's a lioness.
hmm
Ain't nothing soft about her. Like she could be soft with you, but then when it's like, oh, my man is in trouble or he needs my help, the whole other side comes out. And that right there, that's what marriage is about right there. When you guys get on that level of understanding, because sometimes it is a learning process. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And we talked about that. Me and Crafty talked about it on our podcast some months back. But you guys got a lot of learning to do.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot.
I already feel it. But we ready for it. We are definitely ready for it. But welcome in everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. It is yours truly, Bearded Legend, and my guy Initial D. We are back from a hiatus of a break. Not to say we just gonna call it a break. That's what we're gonna do. We just gonna call it a break.
Might as well. That's how I felt.
We're gonna call it a break. But we are back. We are basically just gonna give an update on us, our lives, what we got going on, what's been going on during our break, what exciting things we got happening right now. So again, we appreciate you guys for being here. It is Friday night. Y'all could be anywhere. You could be out at the club, at the bar, out at the movies, out at dinner, girls' night, whatever the case may be. But y'all chose to be here. If you're lurking, we appreciate y'all. Much love for being here.
Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely happy to be back from the break. Not really planned, but it happened. That's just the way that.
It's just
in the words, what's that Tupac song? Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know you in sync with each other. I ain't even have to say it. I ain't to say it, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes life throws curveballs and wrenches and problems and all kind of stuff. But don't think for 1 second that we haven't forgot about you all out there. I say it once, I say it again. We definitely enjoy doing these podcasts. This is episode 8. How your life has been, basically how my life has been, how your life has been, and just in general. Hopefully everyone out there had a great 4th of July, aka Independence Day. If you're in America, that is. We had a good one. It was nice. We ate. We chilled, fireworks, all that jazz, man. How was yours?
It was pretty good. Normally, my job was still open. For anybody that's new to the channel, I am a car salesman. Obviously, we were going to be open. Last year, we didn't do so hot on the 4th. We ran a skeleton crew, and then this year, our wonderful leader decided to, everybody will be there except for the people that have Tuesdays off, which luckily this guy has Tuesdays off. So I made sure I took it off. But it was fun. We went to my parents, had some family and friends come over. We grilled, ate, chit-chatted, all that good stuff, and just relaxed and enjoy company, really.
You know what? I like the fact that you don't hide what you do for a living. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, they real top secret about that. I guess I understand.
Yeah.
Some people just don't want their business out there like that. But it just goes to show that, you definitely for the people. I tell folks all the time what I do, and it's obvious. I show a lot of what I do for a living, of course. I'm proud of it. So that's why I'm not ashamed of it. I don't feel like it's work, honestly, because I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, it's more like a passion for you.
It is. It's a passion. It's my career. This month actually makes 13 years for me.
Wow.
In the industry, and I thought I was gonna quit after like the first 4 months. Like,
wow.
I remember that day. I'm not gonna like go down like a big rabbit hole or anything like that, but I remember when I first started my job, it was so slow. and I had nothing to fall back on at the time. I was like, man, I gotta do something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I went to Subway, and I got an application from over there, and I filled that thing out. And I was about to try to get me a job at Subway. I was like, I gotta make some money somewhere. I don't care.
Yeah.
So, and before personal training, I had a background in construction, and I said I didn't ever want to do that again because it was so hot,
Mm-hmm.
and I just hated working outside. Like, a lot of my family members, the males at least, they always worked outside. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to like go out there and burn up and get dark, 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 and all that stuff. And which I now, if you ask me, I really don't care. I mean, I'm outside all the time now because I train outside, so I ended up outside anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's 13 years this month. Um, I'm in positions of mentoring other trainers
Mm-hmm.
as well because we need more in the industry. In fact, the newest trainer is Crafty.
Yeah.
Who is beginning her business this month, and I told her earlier. I said I'm just going to like take all of the emphasis off of me this month, and so I can help you, get this off the ground and
Mm-hmm.
and do what it is you need to do because the beginning is always rough, and I guess in any industry, you probably was rough for you too when you first started. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I mean, no experience. I don't. I normally don't claim this job because I wasn't on it so long. But I mean,
Mhm.
straight out of college, I used to sell life insurance. I did it for about 6 months and just realized it really wasn't for me. And of course, selling insurance it's a sales.
Yeah.
So, um, and when I left there, I was like, I don't know if I would even enjoy sales at all. And how I got into the car business, my mom was like, "Hey, this place, the dealership is looking for people, yada yada yada. Want you to apply for it?" I was like, I don't really want to do that because I didn't like the other thing. But I went ahead and did it anyway because I mean I needed a job at the time.
Mhm.
So, um, I did online training and shadowed a couple of the veteran salesmen. After that,
Mhm.
they threw me to the wolves, and the rest is history.
It's interesting because I know a lot of people that try to take that route of selling insurance. Like, I know so many people that do it, like, oh, this is just the thing to do. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know, it's not really for me. I'm not really much of a, at least I don't feel like I'm much of a salesman. Um,
Yeah.
some people would say, well, you have to convince people to train, right? And
Yeah. I mean
I
that's.
do,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a little different than
Right. Right.
than what you do
Yeah.
because I got evidence
Yeah. Yeah.
that I got evidence that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
In other words, I got receipts and my name. Like a lot of people know who I am, so I don't have to beg anybody to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of to the point where I can pick and choose,
Yeah.
which kind of brings me to a point. I'm kind of having a situation with somebody, which I'm just trying to decide, do I want to let him go?
Mm-hmm.
This guy stood me up the other day. He overslept. I think you probably have heard me talk about this guy before in our group chat.
Mm-hmm.
He I showed up the other day. He wasn't there, and an hour later he wrote was I overslept. It wasn't an apology, it wasn't anything like that. Man, when I tell you I was so pissed off, I told him, I said, look, bro, I'm gonna have to like change your time or something. But basically I was like, you wasting my time. You
Yeah.
just you wasting my time. And he kind of got in his feelings a little bit. I'm like, bro, you gotta grow up.
Yeah.
That TikTok video I made the other day about me outside talking about accountability,
Mm-hmm.
that was what it was motivated from. I was so mad. I said, I gotta get this out.
Oh, that is
Like,
hilarious.
dude, man, like, he really got in his feelings about it. Like,
Yeah.
but you were in the wrong. He tried to play the victim. I'm like, who does that?
Mm-hmm.
If you were wrong, you were wrong. Just
Yep.
say it.
Just say it. That's
Just say
it.
it. I know I would feel awful if I stood somebody up or if I overslept. Like
Mm-hmm.
who the heck oversleeps past 8:30 anyway? Right. But we all at work. We we all at work.
That's true. That is true. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna leave that alone, man. I'm not gonna put his business out there, but let's just say he doesn't understand business and he doesn't have any type of like he doesn't have a schedule that he adheres to.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He goes to bed. When he goes to bed, he wakes up. When he wakes up, it's a long story.
I got you. I got you. Well,
Yeah.
chat, like I said earlier, we are talking about life updates. So if you guys got a life update that you want to share, feel free to comment in the chat. We would love to talk to you guys about it. You know, that's what we're here
Right.
for.
Absolutely, man. We're here to be
So,
Dr. Phil too.
right.
We want to know how
So,
you feel. Like, did you miss us?
yeah.
That's what I really want to know. I just want to know that I'm here. Oh, crafty.
Crafty. Hi,
Give us a
hi.
life update. Give us a life update. What
Yeah.
have you been up to?
I,
How
I,
are you feeling?
you asking me or you asking her?
Oh, I was asking her, like,
Oh, okay.
how you feeling?
So,
I already asked you.
I'm noticing a little change here.
Oh,
That beard getting kind of thicker than a Snicker.
hey, now, when we first started this, if y'all can go back, y'all go back to episode 1. That I should probably make a short out of that. I should make a short out of that. We got episode 1. I don't know why I had decided to do something different with my beard today, a few days before we started our podcast. And I just thought about it. I'm like, dang, our podcast is called Two Bearded Guys. And my beard like barely hanging onto my face. Yeah, we are let me see, how many months we up in here? We are like at least about 3 months
At least 3 months.
of growth. I like at least about 3 months of growth. Yeah, so it's respectable now. It's
Yeah.
respectable. We out there. I'm feeling like just a lumberjack right now. And this is how I like it though. This is how I truly like it. Um, I think the longest I've ever grown it was like 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to like get that. I want it down here. I want to cover my neck. That's my goal. It's a lot of maintenance.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
So it ain't 2.5 bearded guys no more.
right?
I'm like, where's his beard?
It's like this is false advertisement.
Right. Shoot, man. Speaking of beards, like, what do you do? You do anything like special to your beard daily? I know everybody's routine is different.
No, not daily. You know, when I first start to scratch my beard is when I know it's time for me to wash it. So I probably wash my beard 1-2 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have some conditioner that I put in it after I wash it just to kind of soften it up. And then I have a hot comb, or well, a hot brush, and I just kind of brush it down, brush it out.
I saw that the other day. I saw it when I was in your bathroom.
Yep.
I got one too.
So
I got one too.
that's what I do.
I peeped that. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, look, I got beard oil.
Yeah.
Cause honestly, and I need to start getting back into it. When I first started streaming, I actually became an affiliate of this company called the Beard Struggle, and they basically is Viking-esque. So they, all their products are named after Norse mythology. So they got like Freya's Bliss and Thor's Valor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's some good smelling stuff. Good product. That's what I use on my beard all the time.
Nice. I know for me, like everyone's different. Like every guy's different when it comes to like their beard maintenance. So I will wash my beard about about 2 to 3 days a week. At one point, I don't know what was wrong. I know like before I started streaming, I was like very heavy into like maintenance, like beard maintenance and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was just very fascinated about the face, not the face, the skin under the beard, because it matters that you take care of the skin under the beard.
Right.
That's where the hair follicles come from. So I did research. I watched videos of black men, of course, because our hair is different than anybody else.
Yeah.
So you got to look at your own to know, hey, this works for you or that doesn't work for you. And I learned about co-washing, which is, you use conditioner, not shampoo. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you wash your beard too much, it'll strip it of the nutrients and all that stuff.
Right.
And I never thought about the scratching rule. Like if it's scratching, it's time to wash it. But I know that you can co-wash every day if you
Mm-hmm.
want to. Sometimes I'll do that, sometimes I won't. But I try to keep it as moisturized as I possibly can. Like I've used like beard oils. Uh, there was an oil called emu oil
Mm-hmm.
that I learned about a couple years back. That's pretty good. It's expensive as crap though, man. It's like $12, I believe, for
Wow.
a bottle. Yeah. Right now I use tea tree oil. Just bought some from Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
and I use a what is it? A balm, like a beer balm, just to kind of
Okay.
give
Yeah.
it that
Uh-huh.
that stiff look,
Yeah.
that sheen, that shine. Cause
Mm-hmm.
that's important, man. You can't be having no dry beard, man, out here. Like
Yep.
I'll make sure, like Crafty will tell you, I will do something to my beard every week. Like I fade
Mm-hmm.
up here, I fade the top because
Yeah.
it just looks strange to me. Like if you don't do something to the top,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're bald, it's just kind of there. So
Right. 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 Right.
you know what I'm talking about? It's just like,
Uh-huh.
well, there's nothing going on here. It's like east and west, bam, bam. Like, oh man, I want like a transition, man. I'm looking like Bumby over here, man. It's, it's like having a haircut, like without a fade, man. It's just like the bowl
Right.
right there.
Right.
So I learned from YouTube University how to fade that part, because a lot of guys scared to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that with my clippers. I got some Oster fast feeds, and I line up with Babyliss Gold FXs, which is an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord, $200.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Man, let me tell you something. I debated for years about those clippers, but then my Andis clippers, something happened to them, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get these clippers. So I made payments on them,
Mm-hmm.
and I just couldn't stomach paying that much for those clippers up front. I just paid the clippers off this month. Just paid
Wow.
them off this month. But no shame in my game. I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, beard
Wow.
maintenance is
It
it's
is. It's a
it's a
it's a
struggle.
chore.
Just like
It's
you ladies out there.
wow. Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, ladies spend X amount of time in the bathroom fixing their hair, and
Yeah. Yeah.
if you don't take care of your beard, it will look like trash. It will.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take care of it. If you want it to grow, you gotta take care of it, man.
Look, I made my own kind of how you have the do rags for
Mm-hmm.
your hair. I got me a beard rag, and I I got it
Okay.
from one of my masks, my face mask
Yeah.
from like from the COVID days. So
Mm-hmm.
after I wash my beard, put the conditioner in, and put the balm in, and all that good stuff, I put that mask right on my beard, go to sleep.
I, I ain't never did that before. I never went to sleep in one, but I have done that before. Like, there's some real beard enthusiasts out there on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. I mean, they didn't build a whole following off of just nothing but beard.
Wow.
Um, I've done a couple of reviews of some products I've used in the past, but that was
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Crafty, I'm guilty of that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that woman stay in the bathroom. She'll go in the bathroom, do her thing, come out the bathroom, then go back to the bathroom. I'm like, thought you were done.
You're right. It's like I
No.
gotta go.
Yeah, right, man. Well, luckily we got two bathrooms, but it doesn't matter when we got five people here. One of the kids in the bathroom, I'm trying to rush them out, banging, hurry up! Like what they got to do ain't that important.
Oh
Hey,
my
man, we need a
goodness.
third bathroom.
Mm-mm.
Man.
So what else has been going on in your life, bro?
Oh, well, we can just go back in time. I mean, school got out in May.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the school year was stressful, to say the least. It was very stressful with um my two younger ones, especially the youngest. My middle son, he kind of started getting with the program last school year. My oldest, I don't worry too much about him because he handles his business.
Mm-hmm.
But my youngest, he really, he had a hard time, and we were just really, really stressing out about, whether or not he was gonna make it to the next grade, and that was like one of the things that really like pulled me out of the game because when I'm focused on something like that, I can't
Mm-hmm.
think about anything else except
Right,
for that.
right.
Until that is taken care of, I'm like, I can't sit up here and just do something, and I got a kid over here struggling, so he's gonna be priority number one.
Mm-hmm.
So school got out, everyone got promoted, thank God.
Good,
Um,
good.
June came around. We decided to give the kids a break on academics for the most part, except for the reading. And work has been the same. I've just, been busy doing my thing, trying to not overload myself with business, but not trying to pull away from too much. That's how I make my money, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, as far as that, what else is new is the fact that I am here on YouTube now. I'm on YouTube, Twitch. I made an announcement last month or the month before. I think it was last month that I decided to switch over to YouTube for some time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my thing over here, and I've been really enjoying it. Like I've been enjoying making content over here. Some people think that, well, a platform is a platform. That's true, but there's still a difference between each platform, and
Yeah.
I felt like I feel like over here I can express myself better,
Mm-hmm.
with the type of content I make. For those of you who don't know, I make various different types of content. I like to make inspirational content. I like to make fitness content, and I like to make Christian-based content too. I have another channel called BTC Podcast, and it's my biggest channel. We're at 1,442 subscribers, and I've had that channel
Wow.
for quite some time, and it's starting to take off now, starting to pick up. That's actually where a lot of my focus goes
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to content creation, because of course, I believe that we can sit up here and do funny stuff, we can entertain, but having an impact on somebody's freaking eternity is something that they will never forget and
Yeah.
will always stick with them forever. So I feel like I shouldn't be too busy that I can't do that. So I make sure that I do that. And we're doing the same thing over on TikTok as well. I got a TikTok account that's doing pretty well. So I've been making a lot of content lately. In other words,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been slacking at all in regards to making content. I just haven't been streaming on Twitch because at the moment I just felt like that really wasn't where I wanted to be at the moment. For various different reasons, like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of which I don't care about getting into. But yeah, I've been good, man. I have. I'm finding more peace. Honestly, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I pulled back from Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been gone for like almost a week. Just no, I think my last tweet was on like I don't even remember. I don't think it was this week. Maybe last weekend. I'm not sure. Uh, and it's a strong possibility that I may pull back from that completely because I talked to Retro Nate. Me and him, we talk a lot about this, and he can't stand Twitter for various reasons. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, maybe not on your end, but I know Twitter's starting to get a little bit too political for me. Um, it was one of the reasons why I avoided Twitter all the way up until 2020. That's when I created my account
Mm-hmm.
because I always said I don't like Twitter because people get on there and they just it's all about politics, it's all about this, it's all about that. And I'm like I don't like talking about this,
Yeah.
and I don't like hearing it because people can never be civilized when they talk about these things. And I feel
Right.
like it's spilling over into like content creation too, streaming. I don't know how, but I see it all the time, and I'm like, okay, this is too much for me. And
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I need a break, get away from that. So yeah, man, I've been good though.
Yeah.
And then of course, we got the witness. You and Mrs. Bearded tied a knot. That was an amazing time. Y'all have no idea how much we enjoyed that trip. Like even though it was like a weekend,
Yeah.
it was really one full day when you think about it. It was
Right.
Saturday,
Yeah.
but the kids loved it. Um, they thought it was amazing, like because we're not home. It's
Mm-hmm.
just everything is great when you're gone, but
Yeah.
we really did have a great time.
Good. 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 And we were definitely glad that y'all were able to make it. And
Yep.
so we got the pictures last night, and we looked through them. They look absolutely amazing. Like
The
really, really good.
photographer did her thing.
Oh yeah,
She did
she's
her
the one.
thing.
She's the one that did our engagement pictures.
Yeah.
So we're like, she's our person when maternity happens.
Right. I'm telling you, man. Like when you find one, you stick with them.
Yep.
You stick with them. We've had like several people take our pictures. We had our pictures taken like a week after we got married on the beach. We had family pictures taken some years ago. We're actually very overdue for that, Crafty. Like you need to go ahead and schedule that. Like we so overdue. It's embarrassing. We very overdue, man. And yeah, we've had several photographers take our pictures, and the last pictures we took back in the fall were from a guy that I know, and he did a great job. So he's probably going to be our go-to person, but there won't be no maternity pictures. Sure, we that boat is sailed. It is gone. It's over. It is over. I get so tired of people asking me that question, man.
That's
You
funny.
guys are gonna have a girl like I can control that. I don't
Right.
got no control over that. Like, do you think I wasn't trying? Did you think I wanted three boys? That's just what happened.
Yep.
And then when I tell people like, hey, we're not that young, even though we may not look it, but we're not that young, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't want to start over. Like my oldest graduates high school in let me see 2025.
Wow.
So and then look at Crafty, no capital. That woman, she just said no, straight up no. See, there you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it.
When Mama
It's
says goes.
right. We will hopefully get the blessing of having a granddaughter one day, but as far as or maybe I'll hold somebody else's kid whenever I get baby fever because I do get that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do, and she'll look at me like, hey,
You
no
cut that
sir,
out. You
no
cut
sir,
that out.
right? Like no sir. You got baby fever. Let me get you some Robitussin, man. You feel, you feel better. I need you to feel better. Get rid of this. Yeah, I said, okay, well, I just need to hold somebody else's kid for about 10 minutes. And then I'm like, here you go. Take your
That's
kid.
funny. That is funny.
Take your kid. Yeah, but we love kids. We do, but yeah. But yeah, photography, like pictures, some people don't take enough pictures. I take thousands of pictures. Thousands. And I'm sure Mrs. Bearder does the same thing. She loves to take them pictures.
Man, her whole phone is full of pictures. I'm like, I don't know how you got memory.
She got the highest data, don't she?
She must do. Cause once I take some pictures, like I'll keep some pictures, but I'll delete the others. Cause
Yeah.
I also gotta I also do videos and take pictures at work and stuff like that. So I definitely I gotta make sure I gotta have enough space.
Right. Who came up with that idea, that skit of you that you did at work about the salesman
Oh,
coming up to you?
me.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, me.
I think that's pretty cool, man. You
Yeah.
got some people that actually have a sense of humor. Because I didn't think that things like that were that was allowed or
Mm-hmm.
was some sort of policy or something like that. But it's good that you can have fun, with what you do too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because honestly, that wasn't the original idea.
Hmm.
So what I had first started, and I need to go ahead and play my next video, was I was gonna start doing this segment called "Take Me Home," and basically I would feature a certain car. It could be a new car, it could be a used car.
Hmm.
And I kind of do like a walk around on the outside, do like video shots of the inside, and do like a voiceover of like talking about the vehicle and stuff like that. And all of this is being done while the song "Take Me Home" by Eddie Money is playing in the background.
I
If
don't
you,
know why I was thinking about Phil Collins.
I,
I was thinking about Phil Collins. Take me home. Yeah, that's what
see,
I was thinking
I
about.
thought about that song too. I
Yeah.
thought about that song, but I was like, take Take Me Home Tonight would be a good one. That'd be a
Yeah.
funny one. So
Yeah. Bro, I gotta ask, what the heck are you doing in the Mushroom Kingdom, man?
and the mess. Look, I was
What's going on?
I was trying to pair up with Mario and Luigi and Toad so we can go rescue the princess, and
Oh,
it turned dark on me.
okay. That's the other side of the Mushroom Kingdom that we
Yeah,
ain't
that
never seen before.
this is like on Lion King, the elephant graveyard.
No, the Forbidden Graveyard.
The,
You must never go there, Simba. Oh, oh gosh, man! I tell you, bro.
Good times.
Oh man, oh man. Um, anything new with you in the world of streaming?
um, Not necessarily. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I've recently been doing a playthrough of Tom Clancy's The Division 2 over here on YouTube.
Hmm.
Um, and that's pretty much it. I I really need to get back into Kick because you know the way where I am now as far as like going being verified, I have a very good chance of getting verified on Kick.
Hmm.
So I really need to start focusing on that channel a little bit more so than Twitch. Um,
What do you think is keeping you like gravitated to Twitch? Is it that you just like the platform? Is it the community? What is it?
I think it's really more I think it's the community.
Yeah.
because I know a lot of people don't have Kick and not even planning
Hmm.
on going to Kick.
Yeah.
So I still got my original people that follow me on Twitch that's on
Hmm.
Kick, but
Yeah.
a lot of the people that I follow really aren't on Kick either.
Yeah.
Um, so I think it's more so the community. Now, at some point, honestly, I do need to just bite the bullet and be like, all right, it don't matter who comes to my Kick streams. We going for verified. Um,
That's kind of the mindset you gotta have,
mm-hmm.
because it's just like when I made the decision to come here. I already knew that it wasn't going to be the same, and I was like completely prepared for it.
Yeah.
Because I know the name of the game over here is not viewership. It's watch time. It's not how many viewers you have.
Mm-hmm.
Versus over on Twitch, it's all about viewership.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, it's like if you have 10 people watching you and you stream for like 2 hours, and for the most part, you're able to keep those 10 people engaged with you for those 2 hours. You get you can get a lot of kickback for that, like a lot of watch time
Yeah.
just from those just from that stream. Versus, I mean, it's not gonna always be that way, but versus over on Twitch, it's like, if you're going for Twitch partner, which is something that stresses out the majority of streamers, trying to get
Mm-hmm.
that average of 75 is extremely hard.
Yeah.
But I already knew that over here that some people would come, some people wouldn't. Quite a few people have been like supportive.
Yeah.
Like my chats have not been dead since I've been over here on YouTube, which
Mm-hmm.
I am a little surprised. Because a lot of times I go live and it's unexpected. Sometimes like it's not planned. I'm like, dang man, like people still here. That's great. And then there are some people who say, I want to catch you, and they just aren't able to catch you, and that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. And my mindset is just like on Twitch. It's like if you're there, cool. If you're not, it's okay too. Like
Yeah.
we can't just be focused on who's there, and who's not. And the same way with Kick. There's a lot of people that don't have Kick for various reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I much like you, I really need to give it a fair shake because I haven't. I think I've streamed on there maybe 4 to 5 times,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. And I don't know why. I wanted to multi-stream to from here and there, but I tried it once and it just went horribly wrong. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Like I was just dropping a bunch of frames, so I don't know. I think it was around the time that a couple of big streamers signed to Kick,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
the platform was like flooded.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been the problem. So I'll try it again to see if it's possible, because I look at that, it's like, killing two birds with one stone. And I can see my chat on both YouTube and Kick
Mm-hmm.
on OBS. So that helps too. But yeah, man, I think that you definitely should give Kick a fair shot. Like I know what's his name, Jay Sosa. He is not streaming on Twitch for this whole month. And he's just gonna be over on Kick for the entire month. That's what he told us, that was, what he
Yeah.
planned on doing. And
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but think a lot of that was motivated from some of the conversations we had over here, as far as me going over there, because it sounds a lot like what I'm doing. I
Mm-hmm.
said I'm going to YouTube for a few months, and then he says he's going to Kick. Do whatever you want. Like if it motivated somebody to do something different, then great,
Yeah. Yeah.
of course, because there's so much out there, and the opportunity that Kick offers streamers, you would think that would be enough to motivate us to come over there. But
Right.
I
Right.
think it goes to show you're not money driven. You're driven by the community, and that's cool too.
Yeah. 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 I mean, we're not gonna sit here and say, Chad, that we're not motivated by the money,
Of
but
course.
I mean, because it is a good thing. It's an extra stream of income, but for me and D here, we're all about our communities. We're all about being close, just letting everybody know, hey, if you're dealing with something, you can talk to me. You can talk to anyone in chat that you in the community that you trust, that you feel like you could trust.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, there's not a lot of people that you can trust your business with, but you know,
Mm-mm.
one of my mods hadn't really been around lately, and because she's got a lot going on her plate, and
Mm-hmm.
so we check in with her time to time, and she'll pop in from time to time, and you know, just to see how she's doing.
And that's bro, that's just life right there.
Yep.
Um, and it's funny you mentioned that. One of Sosa's mods, he can't get in contact with her. Like it's been like almost a month now. Like nobody can contact her,
Mm.
and they don't know what happened and whatnot. And I was just like, well, I hope ain't nothing bad happened. Of course,
Right.
it's never good when you can't get a hold of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's life, man. I think people forget that they expect to see us so often and consistent, but I'm not gonna say everybody would. People need to take into account that these people got lives too, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that with my community, nobody's ever given me a hard time about inconsistency or not streaming like the way I used to. And I explained to people, I said, I'm just gonna be honest, it's probably never going to be that way again.
Yeah.
Like it's not that I don't want to, it's not that I didn't try, it's just that 2021 was 2021. This is 2023. Things
Mm-hmm.
have changed. A
Right.
lot of
Right.
things have changed,
Yep.
and we can't always do the same things that we used to do. Like you're used to streaming 3 days a week, and maybe you got a raise at your job, or maybe you got a new job, or maybe you got a kid on the way, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, some things that just won't allow us to do what we need to do, or what we excuse me, do what we would like to do.
Yeah.
Because we got our priorities straight, and I love the community.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
always tell them that, like, whether I'm here, whether I'm not on Twitch or on YouTube, love the community. And, it being over here or over on Kick is an opportunity to meet new people.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
It's,
I
it's an
definitely
opportunity
agree.
to meet new people. Sometimes we get comfortable with, the squad, but it's other people who don't know who you are and
Mm-hmm.
who don't know who I am, who may like, what they see as far as content goes.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Uh, but I guess some more of the update. Obviously, if y'all are new, I got married about 2 weeks ago. To the most wonderful, beautiful lady in the world, of course. um,
You better say
it's like she's not standing here right now. No, I'm just kidding.
that.
We got a lot planned. Um, next month for my birthday, we'll actually be in Atlanta. And then our honeymoon, we plan on going to Miami. So that's gonna
Miami
be fun.
Beach.
Yep, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go watch a couple of sports games, things like that, because we're both big sports fans. Um, the only downfall is she's a Cowboys fan, so I have to live with that. So if there are any Cowboy fans in the chat, I'm sorry. No hard feelings. um, but we got that going on. Obviously, still got my job going. Um, really been thinking and praying a lot about whether I want to try to pursue a higher position, or if another company offers me a higher position like manager or things like that. uh, would I take it, would I stay where I'm at? There's a lot of things that I think about, like pros and cons.
Hmm.
um, and I think the biggest thing for me is when we have kids, like, because my job takes the majority of my day,
Hmm.
and like I'm not gonna be that type of person. Like, I'm not gonna come home with my kid asleep. Ain't no way.
Man, look, that's not a good feeling at all. It's
Yeah,
not.
cause
It's happened to me before.
I hear you talk about it all the time, and I'm just like, bro,
Yeah,
I don't no, I don't want to do that.
right. Yeah, I always try to get. I personally try to get home no later than 8 o'clock. No later than that. Like if I didn't have kids, I would work till 11. Who cares? But I don't like coming home and they're passed out
Yeah.
because I didn't get to tell them good night. I didn't get to
Mm.
ask them how their day was,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Some parents they look at it like, well, sacrifices need to be made in order to make a way for your kids and your family. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I do. However, that still doesn't change that there's gonna be some gaps of in your relationship with your children too
Mm-hmm.
that you could have filled in, but you couldn't because you were at work. Fact of the matter is that we all got choices. I knew
Mm-hmm.
people who had opportunities to take jobs and that would have paid them more than what they were getting paid, but they declined because it would require them to like travel. They would have to
Yeah.
travel
Yeah.
more like throughout the month. They wouldn't get a lot of time at home. Kind of like military-ish. It's not military, but the same type of concept. Like they're not there
Mm-hmm.
for a hot minute. And it reminds me of one of the pastors. He has a brother that is very successful. I forgot what he does, but
Mm-hmm.
he has a wife, he's got kids, and he travels for work a lot. He makes a lot of money. And he called him one night, his brother called him in tears, like, I can't do this anymore. They keep the way they keep moving my schedule around, it's not letting me be home and stuff like that. It's causing problems in the marriage, causing problems with kids.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea how important your presence is in the home. You can be the provider, that's cool, financially, but you got to be the provider of everything:
Mm-hmm.
emotions, relationship, education. Because if you don't, then who will?
Right. Right.
So I feel you on that.
Yep.
I think that you have an advantage though. You guys, you haven't started a family yet, so you're in the season of building. I'd say,
Mm-hmm.
kind of getting where you want to be and establishing yourself. If I were you, I would just do all the hard work now, all the sacrificing now before that time comes,
Yeah.
because you're gonna want to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I agree. I definitely agree. Cause once I had that kid, I'm out. I'm going ghost.
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah. Look, trust me, man. Like that's where I've been. That's where I've been. Like I don't bring up this a lot, but there's a family that used to stream a couple years back. Crafty, you probably know what I'm talking about. It was started with the dad. He started streaming, and then his wife got into streaming,
mm-hmm.
and then they had 3 kids, and out of the three, two of them started streaming. The younger one was just too young to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they were great people, Christian people. They were real nice people. Good energy, just good vibes. And the wife, I don't know, she just had an amazing like energy about her, and she would end up getting a lot of viewers and stuff. Then it turned into like her getting more viewers than her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband started it, but with all due respect, he didn't have the best personality.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just did not have. He was not much of a talker. He couldn't control the crowd, and she could.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, they ended up just overloading on Twitch, and supporting and not spending any time together.
Yeah.
And one of their kids, this is all public. They came out and said this on stream. Like one of their kids was like I feel alone. Like I feel isolated.
Oh no.
And that was it for them.
Mm.
That was it. They had all took a step back and took some months off and they tried to come back again. And I'm like, don't do it. You
Yeah.
know, and they tried, it didn't work. I'm like, this isn't for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. That's okay. Enjoy your family.
Yeah.
Enjoy your children, man. Like, forget this. This ain't real. Y'all
No.
can play games offline.
Mm-hmm. As a family.
Yeah. Forget this streaming stuff, man. So I feel you, man. Like you said, you're gonna go ghost when you have your kids. And I think the thing with me is my kids are getting older
Yeah.
and they're wanting more, they're asking more questions, they're wanting more attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I'm here. Let's do what we gotta do.
Right. Right. And speaking of streaming, Miss Beardy, she wants to get into streaming. She's been talking about it. I know she had mentioned it when you guys came to the wedding and everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
Crafty, give her some pointers now.
I mean, I think that's great.
Yeah, I honestly, I think whenever she is ready, I'm just gonna do a Beardy takeover and she takes over the stream.
I think that's a good idea.
So
Like
she
to get
can
her comfortable.
yeah, get her comfortable. Cause I mean, she's been in my streams a couple times, and like my mods, they all talk to her. Cause y'all already know my mods like to troll me, so you know she'll fit right in.
Right,
So
right. So did you ask her like, you know, what would her niche be like? Cause you know that's what you gotta do, man. I didn't. That's not
yeah,
how I started, but I guess
yeah.
you know,
Um,
we given that point of view, give her something to think about.
right. She what I was watching somebody not too long ago, and they were playing a horror game. She was like, maybe I want to get into horror games. I know she really wants to get into like story based games,
Yeah.
um, stuff like that. So,
So
I
I want to try The Last of Us.
I was thinking that, and I was actually thinking about Forspoken because I hadn't even finished that game. I think she might
Hmm.
like that game because I'm obviously the protagonist is a black woman, and it's all about kind of Harry Potter stuff. She's not a Harry Potter fan, but
Yeah.
wizard stuff, things like
Yeah.
that. But I mean, it really depends on what she wants to do.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get her to play her Switch that I got her for her birthday. Play some Fall Guys because she wants to play Fall Guys with me,
Hmm.
and I think that would be a good starting point for her. Just kind of getting accustomed to the game and the controls and things like that, and then, when she's ready to, try it out, try a story game, things like that, then she could definitely do it. Um, I think she might have mentioned Sims too. I think she might have mentioned the
Oh, there
Sims.
you go, Crafty. You see, this is the thing. Y'all need to go ahead and get together and you know create y'all something, little group or something in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just something to kind of get the ball rolling. So so she feels she got some teammates
Yeah.
or some support there. The more support a person has, the more successful.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they'll be at it, getting comfortable and stuff. And it's
Right.
like
Right.
she says, I got to get back into it. And I've talked to her, I talked to you about the same thing, Crafty. Like figuring out, what direction do you want to go? What do you want to do? Because I know you enjoy streaming. She actually enjoys it when she does it. It's just a
Mm-hmm.
matter. It's just doing it.
Right. Right.
It's just doing it. Like we all every time we feel like we can do something, something always happens to like change the plans. And
Mm-hmm.
it's not really nothing for us to be like, well, I can't because I got to take care of this or I got to take care of that. And it's always something important.
Yeah.
It's never like petty or nothing like that. But yeah, I think story based games is a good start. Um, I saw she already did she mod for somebody here on YouTube?
Yeah. So she attends one of the black universities, Jackson State University down here.
Mm-hmm.
And she mods for one of the podcasts. Um,
Okay.
so they were actually they were actually in town for their son's orientation at the on campus the weekend of our wedding, and I was like, why don't you invite them to the wedding if they're free? They always talk about wanting to meet up with
Mm-hmm.
their people.
Yeah.
Um, so I was like, I mean, you can invite them if you want to. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Um, but I think they're gonna be going to the game that we're going to, so we might end up meeting them then.
Okay. What what week are y'all going to Atlanta? Because we're going the 21st. This month. This
Oh,
month.
okay,
Not
never
in
mind.
August. But
Um,
the 21st to the 24th.
okay. We're going. Actually, it'll be the weekend of my birthday, so I think that's
Mm-hmm.
the 20. The game's on the 26th, so I think we're leaving out the 25th.
Okay. Good old ATL. I love it, man. When y'all
Mm,
go, you have to climb Stone Mountain. And you gotta get a picture on top.
okay.
That's what we're gonna do. We've done it before. That was
Mm,
like 2019.
mm,
So that was a hot minute. And that's just our thing. Like when we go, we always have to stop at Stone Mountain
mm.
and we like to climb because you can see like all of ATL from that.
Really?
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. You can see all of Atlanta.
Wow.
I don't know how. I guess it just sits in this perfect spot.
Mm,
And then we got pictures. Like, gosh, man, finding those pictures would be hard because thousands of pictures been taken since then. But we can probably find it. But yeah, it's a sight. It's a
hmm.
sight. Yeah, we got somebody to take our pictures up there. It was nice. So y'all have to do that.
Definitely have to. Definitely have to look into it.
Crafty says it takes an hour to get to the top. Yep,
Really?
take a whole hour.
Wow.
So down and back and forth, like it's a 2 hour adventure, pretty
Hmm.
much.
Wow.
Take water, take food, whatever you need to survive.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
we love ATL, man.
Yeah.
That's like home number two to us.
Yeah. That's cool. Definitely look into it. Oh, then I guess during my little break, if you guys had noticed what I'm wearing, it might look backwards on the screen to y'all, so I apologize. But I am a brand ambassador for Dream Alive University. Um,
Dream alive.
yes, Dream Alive.
Nice.
And basically this company, they're a black owned company, based out of New York, and they make college like collegiate like apparel. So,
Mm-hmm.
this shirt, this hat, they got hoodies, sweatshirts. They got all different types of apparel, things like that. But their mission, I mean, the goal is, they want people to keep their dream alive. You might have that dream where you want to be a big time social media influencer, big time content creator. You want to be a professional athlete. You want to, I don't know, become a CEO of a company, start your own business, something like that. Um, this company basically wants to remind you, hey, don't let your dreams fall to the back burner. Don't let it fall to the wayside. Keep your dreams alive. keep pushing toward your goal because one day you will fulfill your goal. Um, and just talking to him about it, I was like, yeah, this is a company I can get behind. So I accepted their offer.
It's always good that you can find a company that y'all, see eye to eye
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the mission statement and the vision. And I agree. I mean, keep your dreams alive because it's so easy to just let it go.
Right.
And I think a lot of us tend to do that for various different reasons. Like we just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Unless your dream is to like play professional basketball and you 5'3", you know.
I mean, you had
We
Muggsy
got more.
Bowles, Spud Webb.
Well,
I mean,
few in between.
hey.
You know, I'm just saying, like, I mean, but I do agree, though. I do agree. A lot of us have dreams and aspirations, and I think a part of that is having people in your life that hold you accountable.
Mm-hmm.
For falling suit as far as making sure that you do get your dreams accomplished and that you put the work in because we all know that work, folks, has to be put in to make any dream happen.
Yep.
Like dreams ain't about to just fall in your lap. This ain't a fairy tale. Like this is reality. You have to work for your what you want, and your dreams are no different. So,
Yep.
and I for one, I'm all about work. I'm gonna work whatever, do whatever I gotta do, and
All
you the
right.
same way.
Even when we don't feel like it, we still gonna do it. We
Oh
we
yeah,
we know we got something we want to do. Like
right.
I'm still trying to get this tattoo I've been wanting. So I know I gotta work hard to get it.
Hey. Oh yeah. How's real estate been going? Oh, the studying. What's up with that face, bro? Come on now.
Yeah,
What's
about
up with the
that.
face, man?
About that. I mean, honestly, I started it and I kind of fell to the wayside just because getting ready for the wedding and things like that, and
Yeah.
um,
It
so
happens.
it definitely happened. So
Dude,
I definitely gotta get back onto that for sure.
it happens. I can't tell you how many times I started a project and I hate this is one almost I hate, but this is one thing about me that I don't like is that I can have hundreds of ideas
Mm-hmm.
and I can start something and I won't finish it. Now, I don't know whether it's because I try to start too many things at once. Because
Yeah.
I learned a couple years ago that people are not as good of multitaskers as they think.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can have five projects, five different ideas, and then you start, doing a little something, something on each one,
Yeah.
and then get overwhelmed and you get burned out, and then all of a sudden you just you crash, and then nothing gets
Mm-hmm.
accomplished. Like they all just fall apart, like the
Right.
domino effect, pretty much. And that's why I learned like take one thing, stick to it, and focus on just that.
Yeah.
Which is, that's kind of what I'm doing now with YouTube. Like I'm just focusing on this
Mm-hmm.
and not, another streaming platform because, again, we sometimes life happens and we drop it. I used to feel like, and sometimes I still kind of do feel like if you keep putting something down that you keep picking up, your heart's not in it.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's God telling you, hey, no, man, no, that's not for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not for you. It is, and sometimes we may want it, and He may not want it for us. That's why,
Mm-hmm.
we pray about everything before we do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a lot of things that I want to do that He don't want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like content creation, for instance. Like he had been tugging on my heart for like since the beginning of this year about my ministry content. He's like, I heard him as if he was standing right next to me.
Yeah.
He said, "It's not that I don't want you to make content. I want you to make the type of content I want you to make."
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I heard, and I was like, okay. So he's giving me a gift, and but I like to do other stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's a means of me being obedient, like listening to him and making sure that I do what he wants me to do because I'm trying to get ahead, trying to make some stuff happen. And a lot of times we try to take matters into our own hands, and
Yeah.
that that kind of contradicts what we're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trusting the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And depend on Him, and He shall guide you in the path in which you should go. He didn't say go figure it out or
Mm-hmm.
you just make up stuff and do what you want to do. He said, come to me and counsel with me, and let's see if this is what I want you to do.
Amen to that.
But do your children always listen? Well, my kids. Do my kids always listen to me? No, no. No, they don't always listen. Mark got in trouble the other day. He got in trouble. We don't allow eating unless it's at the table.
Mm-hmm.
You have to sit at the table and eat. I don't care what it is. What is the snacks? I don't care. No. I went in the room and I saw a bag of chips, like a bag of Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
That was Landon's. And then I saw I saw a fork and a plate. And there was like a piece of cake there. And I said, "Whose is this?" He's talking about the bag of chips. Oh, that's Landon's. That's Landon's. I said, "No, no, no, no. What the plate? Who's this?" He said, "I kid you not." He said, I said, I said, "What? Huh? Whose is this? Is this yours?" Yeah, yeah. I was like, "What are you doing?" We always eat in the room. I'm like, "No. What's the rule?" He couldn't even look me in the face. He's a terrible liar, which is good. But
That's funny.
he lost his computer for a day and a half because he ate in the room. So I'm like, I say, son, you losing over the dumbest stuff. Just sit at the
Wow.
table. So no, they don't always listen, but I'm trying to tell you the truth here.
Yeah. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh man. We've been going strong, man. Almost an hour and a half. Got any?
Time go by so quick.
It does. It really does. Man, I had something else on my brain. Um,
Gaming
oh
related?
yeah.
No?
Anything
Okay.
up? Any updates to your channel, or you got anything planned for the future?
Well, first thing is first. Like, I'm still trying to really establish a solid time that I can actually stream.
Mm-hmm.
Um, after talking with Crafty and Flash, we talked about this when he was here,
Mm-hmm.
when he visited. He was just like, dude, like, don't stress out about when you're gonna stream. Just do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna do. But we know that that's not ideal, and that's not the smartest way to go about it. And people they always ask like, when do you stream? When are you going to do it?
Yeah.
So that we can come through. Like, so I'm like, okay, okay. So I'm really struggling with that right now because I look at my schedule, I look at the things I have to do, and I'm like, can I fit it on this day or this day
Mm-hmm.
or that day? And honestly, it's looking like the absolute best time for me to do this is the weekend. Because throughout the week, it's just unless it's like late, it's really difficult. And Um, maybe this is just the friend in me or the brother in me. I try not to stream, or when you're going live or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and I just try to let that go, and so I could be there to support you. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's been times we stream together, like at the same time.
Yeah.
If that just happens, it is what it is. Like if that's the only time you can stream, that's the only time you can stream.
Right.
But I
Right.
don't have to stream at 8 o'clock. That's just not something I have to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but as far as like new stuff, I'm currently going through Persona 5 Royale, which is Persona 5. The original was one of the best JRPG games I ever played,
Mm-hmm.
and everything about it is just amazing, from the story to the suspense, everything about it. And I've never played like Royale, which is a DLC of the game, so
Mm-hmm.
we're going through that, and I'm throwing up some occasional fitness related stuff on the channel too. Reason being is because sometimes I have a little bit of a hard time figuring out what type of like gaming material I can put up if I'm not streaming. Like if I'm not playing Persona, what else can I put up?
Mm-hmm.
Besides that. So sometimes I put some fitness stuff up, and I make that clear with everybody too, that my channel is more so of my lifestyle, I'd say. It's gaming, it's fitness, which are two of the biggest things that I like to do.
Right.
So I make shorts. I make a lot of shorts for fitness, and that drives in traffic too. So, but you got to be careful with that, because sometimes I've had people, they'll come to your channel from your short because they liked it,
Mm-hmm.
but then they'll check out the content of your channel, and they'll be like, "All right, what the heck, man? Like video games? I
Right.
ain't even know video games." I'm like, I put up a short about I saw a tornado or a whirlwind or whatever,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
and I guess like people who into stuff like that come to the channel like, "Hey, where's all of the hurricane stuff?" I'm like, "Video games, unsubscribe." So yeah, we got to be careful about that type of stuff, because shorts will get you subscribers for sure, but
Oh
it's
yeah.
got to be in relation to, I guess, what else you provide.
Mm-hmm.
Well, besides that, man, like there's nothing else really new per se when it comes to the content. I do miss this for sure. I miss everything about podcasting. I miss lay experience. I miss opposites attract. Interesting story. The other day we went to Smoothie King, and this woman was coming inside, and I already recognized her. I used to work
Mm-hmm.
with her years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She was a manager at the old gym I worked at. And she was like, "So, when is the new episode?" And I was like, "Oh, crap. Like, it's been 3 months since we did a podcast." Like, I went back and looked. I was like, "Wow, 3 months." So she kind of like motivated us, inspired us, I guess, to pick it back up again. We have been talking about picking it back up anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but to know that there was somebody out there who was actually enjoying the content,
Yeah.
just like this right here, people enjoy these podcasts as well. So we're gonna be getting back on that, but everything just has to be scheduled out properly
Yeah.
to make that happen, because I miss this a lot, like the dialogue between us and the guests and stuff that I had come on the
Mm-hmm.
podcast. Uh, Probably will be doing that on YouTube too, just like I
Okay.
did over on Twitch.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, other than that, the content is the same. Not much has changed. I'm just doing what I love to do.
Yeah. That's what's up. That is what's up. Do I have anything new? Yeah, yeah. So next next Tuesday, I haven't figured out a time yet because I have a dentist appointment and a doctor's appointment for my diabetes Tuesday morning. So hopefully I'll be able to do it around 2 o'clock. But if you're new to the channel, I have started a segment called Cartoon Versus. And if y'all don't
Yep.
know what a versus is, it's where two artists, maybe it's two R&B artists or rappers, they get together and they go head to head with some of their favorite songs or some of their songs from each of their albums that possibly made them records. And
Mhm.
then they battle each other, and you know the audience gets to determine who the winner is. So
Mhm.
we've been doing something like that on my channel over on Twitch, uh, where we pin two cartoon characters against each other, and they sing. They do their. We watch their songs against each other, and chat gets to decide who wins that round. So our first episode was SpongeBob SquarePants versus Phineas and Ferb, and I gotta say it was a tough one. And like the first one was really good because SpongeBob started to run away with it, and then Phineas and Ferb came back and tied it in the last round, and then we ended up doing a tiebreaker, and Phineas and Ferb ended up coming back and winning it all. So this coming up Tuesday, and this was voted on by the chat. We're gonna have Family Guy versus American Dad,
Oh gosh.
and that was gonna be a tough one because I didn't really watch American Dad that much, but I
Me
I
neither.
I love Family Guy, and so it was like really
So many
hard.
more.
It was really hard for me to pick and choose songs, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna Google the top 10 songs from each show, and I'm gonna put them together. So that's what I got to work on this weekend. Try to get all my
Okay.
all my videos together so we can do it. So Tuesday
I
afternoon,
like it.
it's going down. It's gonna be a fun time, y'all.
Awesome.
We have fun doing it.
Have you ever seen like death matches,
Celebrity
like
death match, yeah.
versus and death matches?
Uh huh.
Um, there's a guy I'm subscribed to on YouTube. It's kind of sad because he had a YouTube channel. I think it was like over 4,000 subscribers, and something happened, and he ended up losing his channel,
Hmm.
and he had to start all over again,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. And him and a good friend of his were doing dream fights. It's called Dream
Hmm.
Fights. I'm gonna see. Oh my gosh, it's so funny, man. His friend, he can literally do a voice impression of anybody. I'm gonna send you one after we done,
Really?
and it'll be making them go back and forth talking trash to each other,
Yeah.
and then they will. I don't know how, but they will generate a fight between the two, like a fighting game.
Uh huh.
Like it might be Goku versus um shoot, let me see, Raphael from Ninja Turtles,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or Ryu from Street Fighter might be fighting Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Just stuff like that.
That's
Right,
interesting.
right. I'm just saying, it'd be like random. That's why you call it dream fights.
Yeah. Huh.
So, and man, I can't tell you how many times I just coughed a lung up laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And when I found out the channel got taken down, I was like, man, I hope y'all save these videos, bro. This is so freaking
Yeah.
hilarious.
That is
So
funny.
at first I thought that's what you were talking about
Mm-hmm.
when you said you were going to do verses. I was like, you finna start doing something like that? Because I just find that just incredibly entertaining. Like I would do it myself if I knew it, if I knew how, but I know a lot of work goes into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I like that idea though that you're doing. I'm gonna go. I didn't watch a lot of American Dad either. Like I said, I've always been a Simpsons fan,
Mm-hmm.
and Family Guy, of course. Who don't like Family Guy?
Right.
You don't like. I mean, you don't like comedy. If you don't like Family Guy.
Yeah,
They now I will say, man, they be pushing the envelope
they do.
hard.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely do.
Like we don't watch it no more, but we used to watch it back in the day, and they be pushing. They don't care who they talk about, bro. I mean, they just know there's no limits.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh man. Yeah, I try to think of different shows. Um, they actually came up with that one, and then I thought about doing like anime things or cartoon shows like Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network. I think that would really be a good one.
90s, 90s Cartoon Network
Yes, yes.
and 90s Nickelodeon.
I
Ooh,
I think that would be the
man,
best verses ever.
man. I mean, you got Doug and Rugrats and
Yep.
Gullah Gullah. I'm talking
I
90s.
mean, what?
Not man, guys, please don't do this. I'm gonna go back in time and go find these old shows because Cartoon Network was like a lifeline to me back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just loved it. Like it was just amazing. Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. I remember I used to go back and forth between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this over here. No, I'm gonna go over here and watch this. Used to stay up late watching Cartoon Network and then Toonami.
Yeah.
Man, listen, that would be a great idea. Like old Nickelodeon versus old Cartoon Network.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that definitely be epic.
Yeah. There was gonna be a Disney edition. Um, I thought about anime edition, but I'd really have to look into that one.
Yeah,
So that's
one step at a time, bro.
exactly. So,
What about like a video game edition?
ooh, that actually would be pretty dope. I think that'd be pretty dope. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
ideas, man.
yeah,
Yeah, see that?
yep.
I gotta start brainstorming.
I got a lot. And
Yes, sir.
the good thing about it is I'm only doing like two verses a month is the plan, so I do it
Mm-hmm.
every other week. Um, that way I don't do it every Tuesday and give myself time to make content things like that. So
Yeah. Okay. Oh, man, I love it, man. That's what's up, man. The bus ain't slowing down.
it is not slowing down. Definitely not gonna do that. And I guess the other new thing about the channel, this coming up September, I'll be doing another charity stream for Starlight Foundation with the children, and so I got to start planning for that. I might. I hadn't decided yet. I don't know if I'm gonna take a break from the JDRF this year, for August at least,
Mm-hmm.
or I may. Well, the only thing is like they do it only for a week, but everybody else they'll do it for the entire month. So I may do it for the entire week that they normally do it, and I'm gonna do like a special stream, a special cosplay stream. Matter of fact,
Mm-hmm.
so I got some
Okay.
things that I definitely wanna do.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Any plans this weekend?
Not really. Gotta work tomorrow. Hopefully we get some cars out. Come home. Uh, obviously spend time with the wifey. Do some videos. Get ready for the verses, and then I got to. Actually, I'll probably do that tonight. I lead singing at church on
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, so I gotta pick my songs out and send them to the preacher.
You got preacher got to approve.
Well, no, cause he normally does he normally puts the songs in his slides
Yeah.
for the sermon and stuff. So I'll
Okay.
send them to him.
That's solo in, man.
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't know that I lead singing. Well, a lot of people don't know I can sing, but like, it's not like I'm a Usher type singer. Like I can hold a tune
So
and keep the
soul,
tempo.
soul,
That's me.
soul. Okay. Say, hey, soul, man. That matters. I'm not a Usher
I'm
singer.
not a Usher. I'm not a Chris Brown. Not a
Let it
Marvin Gaye.
burn.
We just going. Mm.
Okay. Yeah, we probably. I don't know what we're gonna do this weekend. I know that they got like an air show here on this weekend, like the Blue Angels,
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they'll be on the beach, but it's always incredibly difficult to get on the beach to see them because everybody wants to see them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, I'm not finna like, I don't want to get stuck on the bridge. I don't like, I don't like waiting for stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so people will stay for hours waiting on like the line to get to the beach, hours. And I'm just not gonna do that. So I'm like,
Right.
I'm not doing this. So I don't know. We don't really have any plans tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, if we don't have things planned, usually what we'll do is, she'll get off work. I'll be like, okay, what do you want to do? Oh yeah, we are gonna work out, so we gotta do that. So that's for sure. We may go out to eat
Yeah.
sometime because we haven't been out as a family this week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something we try to do every week. We try to have a date with just me and her, and then we try to go out as a family
Yeah. Yeah.
at least every single week.
Right.
That's just what we've been doing for years, and you know we want to keep that going.
Mm-hmm.
That's just quality time for us, and then just relax.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a blessing to not have to do anything. You just relax. Cause I know I'm not like exhausted
Mm-hmm.
from this week. I mean, I don't feel like this week kicked my butt. Other than just some stuff I got to take care of at some point. But other than that, man, it's gonna be just another weekend.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, me and Miss Beatty, we started going to the gym, and then it kind of fell off just because she's got her school that she's
hmm
got to do, and I get off late. So if we go like we'll eat. No, we'll go whenever we do go to the gym. We'll go right when I get off work. We're there for almost like 30 minutes to an hour. We'll come home, try to cook something, and then we end up staying up to almost midnight. It's like we gotta figure something out. So
I don't know, man.
even if we do it like a Saturday Sunday type thing, because normally what we do is I will stream Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday we'll work out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, take Saturday off, and then start back on Sunday. But with everything going on, we have to find time to fit it in.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. It doesn't have to be an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of configure it to your lifestyle. Uh, some people think, oh, I got to work out every day. Like that's not realistic for most people because
Yeah.
you just can't. So I would recommend like a minimum of at least 3 days of activity and maximum of 5. I think that 3 days is more than enough for regular people.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could do a lot within those 3 days and just rest on the other days. Do things like go for walks, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. So like we work out together at least 3 days.
Yeah.
She works out 3 days a week. I work out 4 to 5 days out of the week. And it depends. It really depends. If I'm busy, some days like today, let's see, I was pretty busy today,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get a chance to do it. No, I did. I take that back. I did a little something this morning, and then I came home, and then that was it. Some workouts are just workouts, and some of them are just kill sessions. Like,
Yeah.
just do something. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. Just do anything. Do some jumping jacks for 20 minutes, man.
Right,
It
right.
don't matter what you do. Whatever you have fun doing, do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my advice. Just do that.
Yeah.
Or we could do like we did before. We did that Discord workout.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That really was fun. Yeah.
That was
That
fun.
was definitely fun. Definitely fun. But anything else you want to add? I think it's
Um,
about time we wrap things up.
no, not really. For those of you out there who are watching and you lurking, we definitely would appreciate it if you would give the stream a like. That helps out a lot. We appreciate y'all for being here the whole time. This is definitely gonna help out the channel a lot with watch time. That's what's up. But no, man, I don't have anything else. It's just it's 10:30,
Mm-hmm.
almost 10:40 this way. I'm probably just gonna go, just to the living room and kind of see what they're up to. I said I was gonna go to the gym after I'm done if I wasn't tired.
Yeah.
And I'm not really tired, so I might do like a midnight Rocky session or something.
There you
I'll
go.
do stuff like that if I don't have to get up early. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
what time I go to bed.
I feel you. I wish I could do that. I used to could do that, but I can't do that anymore.
Dude, don't get me wrong, man. That's not something I do all the time.
Yeah.
Like, never really. Like, I never go to the gym this late, ever. Now, when I was in my 20s, yes,
Mm-hmm.
I would meet a good friend of mine and we would work out every night at 10, from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning. And a lot of it, some of it was us working out, some of it was us making fun of people, just BSing. That's what we did.
That's funny.
Just chilling, But now there's no way I could do that now.
Yeah.
So it's 9:30. I'm looking at the clock. I'm about to get ready. Head's hitting the bed.
Heads in beds.
It's like I told you yesterday when 10 o'clock hit. I'm like, this is it.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Move, move,
I have
move.
I have never been that streamer that can just, oh, we're going live at 11:30 p.m. Not me.
Bump that. Unless I was doing a 24-hour stream, nope. Ain't doing
I
it.
can't, dude. Wait a minute. Have you done a 12 yet?
I've done a 12 and a 24.
When did you do a 24?
It's when I first started streaming. When I first got introduced to the JDRF team.
Okay.
I did it because the day that I did it, I started on the 22nd, and we went all the way to the 20. We went all the way to my birthday, and we did from 5 to 5 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dang, man. Like I don't think I got it in me, man. I mean, I've done 12 hours, but 24, like a true 24, like no
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
Like some of these streamers, they be like, I'm only sleeping. Like, nah, man, you ain't do anything. You gotta get up.
Yep.
You gotta get up.
I mean,
So
it wasn't no breaks, wasn't no sleep, straight through. I had snacks, all that good stuff.
Dang, man, like I feel like I guess if you got like people there, to talk to, maybe that
Mm-hmm.
helps. But I don't think I could. I say I don't think I could, but if I put my mind to it, I probably could. But I
Right.
don't. I don't really have a reason to do that. I think that's what's always kept me from attempting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just don't have a reason to do it. The 12s were like, two of them were like birthday. Well, one of them was a
Mm,
birthday, and then I forgot why I did it the other. One time, the first time I did it to see if I could do it.
yeah.
Hardest thing I ever did, stream. Second time was, I think that was my birthday, I think. And then I did it again for the 3 times. And Crafty did it 3 times too. 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
So the 12s are not terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't easy, but it ain't terrible. But the 24, that's a whole other beast in itself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Most
You
definitely.
get past that first 12, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to do another 12.
Right. Right. But yeah, like D said, we appreciate y'all being here. Just don't forget to make sure you hit that like, smash that like button, share it, subscribe if you enjoy the content. We're definitely gonna try to get back into this. Um, you know, I ain't gonna say on a regular basis, but like our schedule allows us to.
Yeah.
Um, if you guys have any ideas, please shoot us a message on topics that y'all want to talk about. Um, we're always open to talking about different things. We'll give y'all our opinions, whether you like them or not.
Whether you like them, there's your warning right there.
There's your warning. So you might want to pick something. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, man, because hey, it might be some controversial stuff. I know what I want to talk about. Man, look, I've been seeing a lot of fake booties lately. Yeah,
We talking about the BBLs, huh?
yeah, man. I'm talking about BBLs. I'm talking about injections. I want to talk about it because I want to know why. Like, I want to really get deep with it.
Okay.
Because at one point women didn't do these things. It was just makeup, and that's
Mm.
fine. But
Yeah.
now we're going. So we're on a whole nother like aspect of cosmetics at this point of just calling it what it is, body
Mm-hmm.
altercation. And I just want to know like what goes through the mind of a woman,
Yeah.
that even considers it and then that goes through with it. Because I
Mm-hmm.
I know women personally who have done it.
Mm.
And kind of like tattoos is addictive. They keep doing, they going back, get a little bit more done, a little bit more done, a little bit more done. And there's a woman that died recently.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name. You probably know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Mm-hmm.
The wife of somebody on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
She died getting a mommy makeover. Like you didn't have to. She didn't have to do that. Like I feel like most women don't have to do that, but they do. And I want to talk about that.
Okay. I'm down.
So just put it out there, like episode 9, titled "Booty." Hey, booty. Dot 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 dot. You tell me people not gonna click on that? Just don't put
Chad,
BBL. Just booty.
Chad, please tell me y'all clipped that, cause that is going to be that's going to be the promo right there.
Yeah. So what are y'all talking about today? Booty. That's it. Yeah, booty. Big booty. That's what we talk.
Big booty Judy.
Yeah. Is it yours? Is it yours? I just look.
Oh man.
I told you I'll make it get offended, but hey,
Oh, that is so hilarious.
this is just the life update. Just to kind of let you know. But we gonna bring the fire. It'll probably be the week after next. If we can do it next week, we will. But he want to do it tomorrow. I want to wait. Wait, man, I want to wait next week to talk about this. I want to talk about this now. Cause I'm gonna start I'm gonna be sharing screens. We gonna get pictures up here.
Oh
We
man.
gonna do we putting pictures up here. We finna make this podcast interesting.
Oh, that is hilarious. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, we're gonna make because man, it's got to be talked about, man. It does, man.
Yeah.
Because young ladies out here risking y'all life, and then don't want nobody to look at it. Treat me like a woman. What? No, man. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna save it. I'm done. We can sign off. I'm done.
Oh, that is great. That is great. Well, chat, once again, thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate the love and support. We will keep you guys updated if you do follow us on our social medias. I do most of my announcements on Twitter and Facebook. Sometimes Instagram as well. D, just depends.
Twitter. A lot of now I'm just not starting to share it on Facebook because I've been using Facebook a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the stuff goes on Twitter, and Instagram sometimes too. Yeah, Instagram kind of hit or miss, honestly.
Yeah.
But Facebook. So yeah, we definitely will. We definitely be back, man. I'm ready. This was great.
This is definitely great. Definitely great. All right, chat. Well, again, thank y'all so much for being here. Again, make sure you smash that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that noti bell so you know next time we go live. And we will catch y'all, hopefully, Lois will, either next week or the week after. But other than that, Bearded out.
All right, it's y'all out. Y'all have a great night.